Today I'm going to be playing EU4 as the nation of Ryazan, a country that has tortured me for more than a year now, because originally, all the way back in Season R of EU4 A to Z, I could never get these guys started. Well, I could get them started, it was the mid-game that was the problem, but either way, we move on. With EU5's release being just around the corner, I've planned out every single video that I'm going to release up until November 4th. And we gotta slide in Ryazan somewhere, because I'm not going down without having played these guys. So no matter what happens today, whether we collapse in the first 10 years or play 1,000 years and go on to be successful, whether the video is 5 minutes long or 50 minutes long, it's only gonna be one start, no restarting, and I'm finally gonna give you guys Ryazan in EU4 A to Z. What are we gonna do? I don't know. I don't remember my original goal, but let's just jump in and play. So this is EU4 A to Z Ryazan. Alright, here we are finally as Ryazan in EU4, ladies and gentlemen. It starts off as a, minor nation over here located next to Muscovy. We start off with the Russian Principality, Tier 1 government reform, which is pretty powerful, -1 national arrest, 5% regiment discount, gov cap, Streltsy, and all of these government thingies that give you stuff right here. A fairly small but powerful minor Russian Principality mission tree, because the game does expect you to form Russia, and Ryazanian ideas are actually pretty good and mil-focused, man. Starting off with -1 national arrest, plus 10% manpower recovery speed, morale of armies as a finisher, and in the meantime, plus 15% national manpower and plus 25% land force limit as the first one, which is really good. Cav discount, manpower recovery speed, production efficiency, infantry combat and monthly war exhaustion, CCR minus 15%, and an advisor discount. So yeah, here we are as Ryazan, man. The key, from what I remember when I kept trying to play them, was to get an independent Lithuania, basically Poland not allying them, and you securing a triple alliance between yourself, Novgorod, and Lithuania. Basically all of us three over here being allied to each other so we can take down Muscovy. At least that was the key for the early game, but I kept losing in the mid game, man. That's the thing. I would expand a little bit and become like this big, but after that, there's a lack of alliances and everyone kills you. That's the problem. But either way, like I said, no restarts. This is my only try and only ever recording, no matter how long it is. If Lithuania gets a PU under Poland, if Novgorod dies to Muscovy, if I die to Muscovy, none of this matters. Only one shot to have a successful game. So let's get it started. Okay, so what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to try and link up with Kazan, because that is usually possible. Also going to try and link up with Lithuania, but of course everything depends on Poland right here. I think I'm not going to do anything with Novgorod unless Lithuania allies them too. And yeah, we just got to hope we don't get declared on by Muscovy first, because if we do, this video ends, and I think it's only 6 minutes long up until now. But yeah, spying on Odoyev, improving with Kazan, focusing on Mil, but got a Diplo rep guy. Yeah, that's what's happening. Oh, this is good. A royal marriage offer from Muscovy. I will take that. What the hell? An alliance with Muscovy? I don't think I've ever had that happen in previous runs. I can't remember, but I don't think so. Okay, how would we keep that alliance with Muscovy? By expanding down here, I guess, into provinces that they don't desire. Okay, I guess we're flipping the script here. I guess we're trying to link up with Muscovy and fighting the guys that would normally ally. Would the alliance break if I go for Odoyev? They're allied to Lithuania and Novgorod. Okay, I'm not going for Odoyev. We could go in on the Great Horde with the help of Muscovy. Let's see, the provinces that they desire are just Tambov right now, so I could offshoot and go down here myself and actually give them Tambov. Let's see what happens. I'm actually gonna... yeah, I'm gonna build up a spy network on these guys, but then keep spying on the Great Horde. Cool. I guess that's why I don't remember it, because if I did do it, that must have happened. What the hell? Why? Want your provinces, why? They don't even strongly desire them. Okay, what changed? Did they do a mission? They did a mission. Okay. Poland got Lithuania, right? Yes, they did. Okay. Whatever, we don't care. We do care, I'm just trying to be like nonchalant and stuff like that. Alright, but with that happening, I guess our only way of defending ourselves is to link up with Kazan. And after a scornful on the Great Horde, there it is. So at least we're secure defensively in the early game. Muscovy, obviously, we expect them to go in against Novgorod immediately. At that point, I'll jump in and snatch Odoyev if I can. What about an alliance with Poland? First Muscovite War. Okay, good thing we got a rumor that Muscovy is preparing to attack Novgorod. I'm gonna get my army up and activate my fort, because we're gonna go in on Odoyev. Let's see our guy here, he's 45. so we don't really want to make him a general. I guess I'll, yeah, yeah. I guess I should have made him a general. That was next month, dick, dude. That's hilarious. All right, there's Muscovy's deck on Novgorod, which means I'm good to declare on Odoyev. There we go, and obviously we'll get there before Muscovy does. Okay, I was trying to go up north to make, like, Novgorod a vassal if Muscovy took out more, but I didn't co-belligerent them, which is honestly a mistake, so there we go. There's a piece out on Odoyev. One province, baby. Muscovy has revoked their guarantee. I had no idea they were guaranteeing me. Okay, I actually allied Crimea, too, so now we have this little triple alliance going over here between myself, Kazan, and Crimea. This could be good for us declaring on the Great Horde, man. If we bring both of those guys in, we can definitely beat the Great Horde and Uzbek. Uzbek is the annoying one because they're over here and I literally can't see anything. And they're just going to pour into Kazan. Our goals, I guess, for this would be to reach, like, Sarai and Astrakhan, right? Just go down there because these are two, you know, good provinces. But I still think an alliance with Poland is on the table. Possibly, let's see, do they have too many diplo relations? Minus 20, so that would bring it down to 59 versus 52. Yeah, we should keep an eye out on Poland annexing Mazovia. We could potentially link up right after they do that. So let's keep an eye on that. And in the meantime, curry favors with Crimea and prepare for this. Poland has actually already started to annex Mazovia. It's going to be done in 5 years. You know, depending on stuff. I wonder if we go in on this war now or wait for that. Because I don't want to miss that tiny little moment that I assume is going to be there while we're at war and not be able to ally Poland. So yeah, I might actually wait for that, man. Because if we can link, dude, with Poland, Crimea, and Kazan, crush the Great Horde, go in on Muscovy, easy. At this point, we also have Tech 4 in every category. The Renaissance has spawned. It is spreading slowly. We do have some nice dev discounts over here for, you know, we got an event and stuff like that. So it's really not that bad. We can activate Encourage. It's already at 15, so we can expand infrastructure. And let's just use some Diplo and admin points to get it up to 30. Tier 2 Gov Reform time, we're gonna go Strengthen Noble Privileges. Gotta get that manpower, man. I'm actually gonna consecrate Metropolitan right here, which is gonna give us more authority. And then we have the other Dev one, but we're already up to 24. Do we go with the Discipline instead, maybe, or Improve Relations and AE Impact? Yeah, let's improve relations, actually. Might help with Poland. There's Poland. Excellent. Okay, things are actually looking pretty good, man. Now I think we're in a pretty good position to hit these guys, although they still outnumber us. How powerful are they? 19k? And then these... Oh. Well, that'll do it. I think Crimea just fought... What the hell happened? I know what happened. Athens Independence War, where they got the support of the Pope and Karaman. Karaman took Constantinople. It does happen sometimes, but obviously it's going to slow down the Ottomans a bit, which I don't think they're going to be any factor in our game. The worst thing they did was just beat up Crimea, so now I got to wait for them to rebuild. Or maybe while they're busy with Novgorod? We still got time for that, though. All right, here's the thing, though. I got Miltech 5, Crimea's 4, Kazan's 4, Great Horde is 3. I can't see Uzbek, but yeah, I think the max they could be is 4, so... I think we go in on the Great Horde. Crimea has recovered a little bit. They got the manpower too, so it's really not that bad. I'm gonna declare for Tambov, I guess, but I'm really gunning for these two provinces down here if we can reach them first. But of course, I'll take anything I can get. They do outnumber us slightly, but with our tech advantage, we should have these guys. Let's go. And that's 100% on the Great Horde, even though we haven't knocked out... Oh, I can just white piece Uzbek. I guess it doesn't really matter. I might as well keep a long truce with them. But, yeah, didn't occupy the two main provinces I wanted. Let's see. Kazan really does strongly desire this land. I hope that won't lead to a breaking of the alliance, but I have to take everything I've occupied here, man. I just have to. Let's also get war reps and all of their money, and then... Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, that's the peace deal with the Great Horde right here. Is all of that for me? Yes, it is. So there we go. We have expanded a little bit, which is not bad at all. We can embrace the Renaissance, and I hope Kazan doesn't break the alliance with me. They still trust me. Maybe I can trade some of these favors for trust and try and flip them back from hostile, but it's gonna be tricky. Let's click this once, and go back and chill. Okay, now 60 trust. They've stopped being hostile. I guess that's the key. Okay, not looking bad at all, boys. Not looking bad at all. Maybe we can even knowledge share to someone. We can. To Kazan, I guess. No, we can't. And we got an event for a 625 guy right here. Oh, Muscovy decked on Novgorod. And not that this is part of our goal, but there are the achievements. Let's see right here, which I don't think I have. Yeah, there it is. Kinslayer. As Tver, Yaroslavl, Ryazan, below 0, Rostov, or Radoyev, eliminate all other Rurikovich nations without changing a ruling dynasty. However, Ryazan... Oh, they do start off with Rurikovich. Because when I was looking at Ryazan in the start screen, they had Ivan Fyodorovich Rurikovich, but I guess that's just another last name. So this doesn't invalidate that achievement, even though that achievement isn't really our goal. Nothing is our goal, boys. We're just playing Ryazan, so I guess I'll adopt him. There's a mission, high income. I'll actually save this one for once. Oh, this is tough, though. Poland's in debt. Crimea wouldn't help anyway. I guess they will, but they're in debt too, and I don't got favors with Kazan. I was trying to hope to catch them while they're fighting Novgorod again, but at least now they'll be locked in, man. Who could they possibly declare on? I don't think they could declare on anyone. Probably they'll take out the Livonians, but that's it. Independent Sweden, that's who they'll fight. Frick me. This would have been so good if we could have vassalized Novgorod earlier. I'm just stupid. I didn't co-belligerent them. Or maybe even with that, I couldn't have vassalized them. They were still pretty big, but, you know. We could release Ostrakhan here, do a little reconquest. I know I already spent the points, but I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. There we go. Almost clicked play as the release subject. God damn. All right, first burger loans. Let's put down a church. Yeah, Novgorod's been full annexed, and there's the expected deck on the Livonians. First idea group time. Obviously, we're going to go with something male-related right here to buff our army even more. I think we go defensive, honestly. Chance of declaring on Muscovy now, because everyone would accept. However, Poland and Lithuania are going to get rolled because they're Miltech 4 and Muscovy's 5. I'm 6, by the way. Poland is preparing to attack Hungary. Why? Because Hungary sucks. They could PU them, which would be good for me. This is the Polish-Hungarian unification war. I just hope Poland doesn't get PU'd if they choose to enforce, man. Hungary is pretty big, but I don't think they will. I've seen them pull it off. The thing is, we also got the Bohemian-Hungarian unification war, so if Poland enforces here, they got 83% war score. They should be able to enforce. I think they're gonna as soon as they siege Zagreb. But that's gonna pull them into a defensive war with Bohemia. If they take land there, that's when they're gonna get coalitioned. I just hope they don't mess it up, because it is a pretty strong Poland, and with their help, man, we could easily roll Muscovy. They've already annexed most of their subjects, so their power is actually kind of down since the start of the game. With all three, well, even with just Poland and Kazan and Lithuania, we got them easy. But, yeah, let's hope Poland doesn't mess things up. Very surprisingly, though, the Ottomans still haven't taken frickin' Constantinople, man. What are these guys doing this campaign? They did enforce, and now they're calling me in. It's just Bohemia, Trent, and Florence. I don't even have to do anything, but, yeah. Okay, let's check their AE now. It actually is kind of bad between some of these guys. I hope they don't take a single province here. And they do desire them, man. Frick me. Here's an opportunity, though. Nogai, Kazan just decked on Nogai, and Nogai's only allied to Shirvan. They're pretty weak. We could go in for stuff over here. Let's do it. Let's declare for, what do these guys get claims on? Okay, some random stuff, I guess. I can't even see the provinces that they... Yeah, Agidel. Nah, at least we got a CB. Let's go. Oh, god damn it, I can't core this. It's a different continent, isn't it? Yeah, it's in Asia. Yeah, you know, you guys know that you can take stuff next to your subject, right? Even if you can't reach it. But a little known fact is you can only do it if it's the same continent, which this isn't. There we go. This is in Europe right here, Ukek, the Astrakhan capital, whereas this is Asia. So I'm actually, what I'm going to have to do right here is that. Give this to Astrakhan, which is okay. It's okay. Tier 3 Gov reform time. It wouldn't be bad to go representatives of the crown right here because we are playing with a vassal. I don't know if we'll continue to play with vassals though, so I think I'm just gonna go with this. Poland is really expending a lot of resources in these wars, and I don't like that. Okay, they're done, and they didn't take anything. Good job, Poland. Okay, let's wait for these guys to recover. We'll wrap this up. We might even actually go in against the Great Horde again. Then it's, I think, Muscovy time. It's gotta be. Well, that was quick. They just got it. God damn. Holy. But meanwhile, yeah, Poland kept Hungary, and it's not loyal right now, but yeah, hopefully they'll get them loyal. Okay, Nogai will accept this, so there we go. There's a peace out. Meanwhile, Ottomans have taken Crimea here. They still got a pretty long truce with them right now, but we should be careful of that because Crimea is now weak. We don't want to catch ourselves getting called in to help them versus the Ottomans. Oh, Ottomans is defender of the Sunni faith in Europe, and Great Horde is in Europe, so we're not doing that. Damn. Now, however, we are Miltech 7. Don't got cannons yet, but that's okay. I can build them up. Kazan is 6, Lithuania is 6, Poland 6, Sweden 7. Do they desire Muscovite land? Because I was able to... I don't think I can link with them fast enough, though. Maybe if I pop a Scornful... I don't have positive prestige, goddammit. What I'm saying is we can fight them. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going in for Kolomna right there, calling in Poland, Lithuania, Ducal Prussia, and Moldavia, and Kazan from this side, outnumbering them like 2, almost 3 to 1, and we all have superior tech. Let's go. See, in my previous runs, not to jinx myself here, but in my previous runs, and we gotta be careful of getting our ass beat here, this period is sort of when things started to fall apart, right? Sort of we get out of the early game, we're able to do big wars, but then we just somehow everything collapses, man, because, you know, I've done stuff like this. I've expanded down here into the Great Horde, but then the allies hate me, or we lose to Muscovy, or I've linked up with Lithuania and Novgorod, we've beaten Muscovy, but then I frick myself by thinking I'm more powerful, and I just chain declare on like 4 hordes, and they beat my ass, right? So this, like, 1480s to like 1500 is where my campaigns usually fell apart when playing Ryazan. Let's hope that's not the case this time. New champion of the joust with 58 legitimacy and 0 prestige. By the way, we're crushing this war. Tech advantage is nutty. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Sometimes you gotta reject it, boys, as good as it sounds. Alright, but that's a 99% on Muscovy. The only negative thing is here that Poland sieged down Moscow itself, which I did really want to get in this first war, but that's okay, man. Yeah, we just rolled these guys. Now, I think I'm gonna take a Novgorodian core province right here, man, just so we can do reconquest on them. The closest one to us, I guess, is Kolm right here. So if we do something like this to get up to Kolm, that's absolutely excellent. Then I kind of want to take... I actually want to take war reps here. What's my participation? It's not that good, so I don't need to take money. And then I guess we'll just take other things, whatever we can. Okay, so that's it over here. What we're taking, everything goes to us. We're also going to release Novgorod. Lots of aggressive expansion, but they're the only Orthodox nation here, so no one else can be mad. And let's take 96 ducats as well. Okay, coalition won't form, and that's our first war with Muscovy done. Okay, let's go ahead and release Novgorod, not play as the release subject. We got 2 subjects now. We can do a juicy reconquest later, which is awesome. Yeah, we're pretty set. There's sovereign principality, stab and legitimacy, and permaclaims on the Novgorod and Moscow areas. Lovely. Okay, but this conquest should significantly help with the autonomy, man. Sorry, not autonomy, with the income. I've accepted Muscovite. I will accept Mishar as well because it is a pretty big portion of our country as soon as I get the points. We are actually making money again, so I can take out a big loan once again to pay off the 1%ers. It's all about really restacking your loans, boys. I've been saying this for years, man. It's all about restacking your loans. And in fact, since we're still making money, now I'm definitely going to move into construction. Hungary's loyal now. I actually completely forgot that they were here. Goddamn, man. Great Horde is so low, but I can't because of the Ottomans. This absolutely sucks. Yeah, it's like free real estate. I really wanted to get into Crimea as well. Second idea group time. I know we're doing a little quasi-Russia playthrough here. Obviously, quantity trade is what you would open up with Muscovy, but I think I'm gonna go defensive trade. The policy is good as well. And if we continue expanding like this, I will need a lot more merchants. The thing is, with the Ottomans being literally the only Sunni nation in Europe, well, not the only, I guess, Crimea and the Great Horde and these guys are here, but they're the richest. They'll always be defender of the faith. So for now, man, I think we completely write off doing anything else with any of these guys. Maybe we do but do they consider the defender of the faith and threaten war? I guess not really, huh? Because they were willing to give Kuma, which is what? This Astrakani core back, but we don't want it because it's disconnected. Managed. We could take that. It's connected to us. Majar as well, overdone. Kuma. Yeah, let's at least get this. I mean, threaten war. There we go. There's that core back for Astrakhan. Why not? It's one province. If we can at least chip away like this, but obviously we can never get like Sarai or Astrakhan probably. If we can get these two, it's cool. But yeah, I think we're not doing anything until we fight Muscovy again, which is actually in only 2 years. All right. Yeah, not bad at all. Truce with Muscovy is up. Poland, Hungary, Lithuania, Moldavia are all willing to come in again. So is Kazan. We still outnumber them by even more. Now the only thing is, well, actually, Poland, Lithuania, Hungary, and Kazan are still ahead of tech. Okay, This is actually gonna be a reconquest for Novgorod stuff. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Reconquest and take back as much of Novgorod as we can. And I'm gonna actually try and nab Moscow in this war as well, if we can, or I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so many Novgorodian cores to reconquer, man. We'll literally take everything that we can here, and it's not even gonna be that much AE. Okay, let's bring the boys in. Not Promised Land, hell no. Take core Novgorod, right CB, is being used. I just got a mega general, man. 4-4. We're done, man. There it is. Funnily enough, Novgorod has actually lost its core on Neva. I don't know if it just disappears from a Muscovy mission or something like that, but I have transferred occupation of everything that is Novgorodian to Novgorod. Now, let's see. If we do it like this, I always consider this, Novgorod and Ladoga, 5.5, 15. Clear offer, return, Novgorod and Ladoga, 5.9, 19. Okay, it's more expensive from there. So let's just give stuff back to Novgorod, man. But maybe not the most, because what happens if I take Neva and Moscow? Quite expensive. Okay, but I do want to take that, and then we can continue giving back the cores. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. These cores back to Novgorod, I take Moscow and Neva for myself. That's the war done. There's still more reconquest to be done later, and more conquest. But yeah, officially Muscovy is no longer a problem. And the good thing like this is I'm actually the only one that can fight them. Unless Sweden or Norway or Denmark or whoever this is decide to declare on something for here, over here, we're good. Which, and of course, we do all want to take this instead of someone else. But we're really bing chilling right now. We got two vital trade provinces in the Novgorod trade node. And Novgorod, I think, is loyal, so I'm going to make them divert trade. Gonna do the same with Astrakhan right here, which is awesome. Yeah, started coring those provinces already. There's Miltech 8, Admin Tech 8. Yeah, we're chilling. The only thing that we're still struggling with a little bit is the economy, man, but that was a problem last time too, and we're converting stuff too, which is nice. Radical reforms also coming in just on time. Get out of there, both of you. Obviously, we're gonna hire them back because they're actually good advisors. We can take that one right there, so we're just chugging along with our missions, and we'll have enough to full state Neva as well. Protestant just spawned in Saxony, also tier 4. Grant land to the monasteries for Shizi. Over here, Neva's actually really cheap to dev. We could dev for colonialism in it since it did already spawn. I am maxing admin and mill right now, at least compared to my neighbors. Obviously, I should be higher, but I think we do dev it up, man. It just spawned in Portugal, so we can get it to spread. Let's activate encourage dev right here. Do I have 10 patriarch? No, we don't, but can we consecrate metropolitan somewhere? We can right there. Now I'm gonna take construction and dev discount, icon of Christ Pantocrator, so that's valid right there as well. Let's push it up actually equally to 15, then I'll expand infrastructure. Now let's keep deving. Oh, look what Denmark did. Finland's out. Finland broke free actually due to rebels, but there we go. I literally just got a claim on Sweden, man, the previous month, and now Finland is free. Let's go in on them, and we can vassalize them too? We'll see what we do, but yeah, let's vassalize Finland, man. Let's vassalize Finland. What? Sure. We got Austria that fell into some trouble, and now Poland's doing this on Bohemia. Truce with Muscovy is up. Let's wait Poland to finish this up, and we'll fight them again. Ooh, Commonwealth. Well, I mean, yeah. Let's finish off the reconquest then. Let's just declare for like Cargo Pole or something. Call in Commonwealth in Kazan. Let's go in. Another 100%. There is all of Novgorod's cores back to them, right? Yes, that's all of their cores, and then I'll take proceed. Yeah. Let's do that. Sure. Okay, another war with Muscovy done. Really, we're chugging along very nicely here versus them, man. What's pissing me off is that we can't do the damn Great Horde. I also need to ditch my alliance with Crimea because, yeah, Ottomans, man, they could go in there. I don't want to get into that, so I'll just break it off now as soon as the diplomats are back. I've changed this like 5 times now. I think I'm just gonna go with this. Yeah, look, it happened, man. Obviously. Perfect. Not perfect that it's happening, perfect that I broke off the alliance. Thing is, Ottomans need to like start wanting this land, so they're not willing to help or something like that. Because look at this, Genoa did this too. No allies, we could fight them, I got claims. England's Defender of the Faith, who cares about England? But I can't take it. right? Admin 10, so it's time for another idea group. I think here we're gonna go offensive. Or maybe we look for a better policy with trade, quantity perhaps? My army's not that big right now anyway, let's go offensive. Tier 5, where we have established the Streltsy, which we actually haven't established them, even though we can already build them. That would give us, let's see, plus 20% Streltsy Force Limit Faction and Boyar's Mill Service, which we don't care about. I think we go defensive just because we took defensive already. Yeah. Wait, truce with Kazan? When did this alliance get broken? Ottomans are defending that too. Their capital is in Europe, so yeah, we're just... We could do like this tiny little no guy, but who cares about that, bro? Who are they fighting? Yeah, good thing they can't join after the fact. Let's go. Reconquest on Astrakhan. And they'll accept. There's the cores back to Astrakhan, the rest of the Great Horde to me, and like that, Circassia becomes my vassal instead. Now I border Genoa, who's allyless. We immediately got it, so we'll immediately do it. Let's declare for that right there. As soon as the diplomat is back, then we border Shirvan right here, which we won't fight, but at least we're about to get an exit into the Black Sea, which I think is vital. Who's disloyal here? Shut the frick up, Circassia. Shut the frick up. All right, insta-deck on Genoa. Now this is interesting. Ottomans have also declared on Genoa. If I want to fight the Ottomans, which are actually really strong, they got 100k, I'd also have to fight Shirvan, Big Akuyunlu, fairly decent-sized Tunis, and Khorasan. But if I vassalize Genoa, it'll be a defensive war. I'll be able to call in the Commonwealth, which of course I would be able to do anyway, but I just can't have another ally. Damn, I wish I was allied to someone else at this point. Commonwealth, 102k. I got 25k, and I can scale up a lot, actually. Miltech-wise, 10. Do we fight them at their prime, though? I don't think so, man. But no allies? Even if it's, like, just for this. How much war score is this? 7, 4, 9, 13, 9? That's a reconquest right there. I don't know. I really don't. What if we do this first? What's, it's 25. What if we do this? But no, Akuyunlu and Shirvan are already in this. Nah. We'll peace out for this. There we go. Nope. At least we finally broke through, man. Alright, just got a notification that the Commonwealth is preparing to attack Muscovy. They have allied Bohemia. But look. Shoot. I gotta go in solo, don't I? Yeah, because they're in debt. I can't pay off their debt, and that guy's malevolent, but they'll do it for themselves, but they won't do it for me. But I don't want to get my alliance with the Commonwealth broken, so yeah, it's an independent declaration on Muscovy for that right there. Commonwealth, meanwhile, just threatened war. Alright, Novgorod was just annexed during this war, and I just pieced out Bohemia. I did have to pull out the independent army, but it's all good. So yeah, I'm gonna take these two right here, and then I'm gonna take as much as we can. Well, actually, I didn't call in Kazan, so let's block off Kazan from expanding there, and I'll take this. There we go. Okay, peace deal with Muscovy done. I think we only got one more war to go in against these guys. Russia. No, wait a minute. There's actually... Why don't we try and go for some achievements, man? Since it's actually going pretty well, I'm gonna keep playing for a little longer. We got... What was it? Kinslayer. As Tver, Yaroslavl, Ryazan, below 0 Rostov, eliminate all other Rurikovich nations without changing your dynasty. Do we still have a Rurikovich? We do. Who's the other guys that have a Rurikovich? I think it's only Muscovy. Where is the... Is it in Diplo? It's probably in Diplo, right? It's not in Diplo, it's in political. Dynastic. Rurikovich. Okay, no one else is. Yeah, it's just Muscovy left. So let's beat up Muscovy, get that achievement. And is there anything else we can do right here? Let's see. Oh, we got this. As Ryazan own Saratov, Crimea, and Kazan while being independent. What are those? No, okay, let's Saratov? Okay, that I own. Crimea, I know where it is. It's right there. And Kazan, which is right there. I actually border it. Okay. Let's not form Russia. Let's try and get these achievements. The dynasty one we're for sure gonna get when we wipe out Muscovy. This one, if I have time, I'll continue to go for it. Basically, I'll fight Kazan, but if the Ottomans seem like too much of a hassle, I'll just call it and not do it, boys, because it ain't that deep at the end of the day. Let's rival England. What? What the hell happened? Oh my god, the Ottomans declared on me, dude. Well, not on me on Circassia, but you get the point. Okay, I allied the Mamluks and Transoxiana because I thought something like this might happen. Commonwealth declined the call to arms, though. Assholes. Okay, let's see. These guys are gonna completely roll us, and they brought in all of their allies. I think, honestly, boys, it's not worth it, man. It ain't that deep for me at the end of the day. I think I just give them stuff down here, or maybe I try and fight it a little bit till where we can white piece them. Obviously, it would be very cool if we could take Crimea here. You know what? I'm gonna fight this. Try and see if we can take Crimea just for that achievement. If we're losing really badly and if we're sucking, I'm gonna peace out, since at the end of the day, we can still get that other achievement. Let's call these the soft goals for this campaign. One is breaking the yoke, and the other one, what's it called? It's a Kinslayer. So if we can complete one of them, I'll consider it a success. Or half a success or something like that. But okay, we're fighting the Ottomans, Akilnu, Khorasan, Shirvan. Transoxiana, I hope, is powerful enough right here to beat up Khorasan. They should be. Shirvan is right there. They're easily peace-outable. What's the war score I need for just Crimea, perhaps? 14, and for this, 24. Okay, yeah, let's try and do that. Max loans is 44. I got 11 right now. Economy not doing that good, and I just fired the independent company. That might be why they declared. And I can't get them back. Actually, I can. It's a completely different one. Yeah, let's try and fight them. Frick it. Why not? Frick it. I'm gonna get rid of these guys, though. Or actually, no. Let's merge them with the main army, man. Are they a tech ahead, though? Oh, they are a tech ahead. That's gonna suck balls. That's gonna suck balls. Okay, I guess we're about to lose a lot of money here. If Commonwealth came in, well, actually, probably if the Commonwealth would have helped, they probably wouldn't have declared. Oh, I got no forts here. They can just walk straight in. I don't think this is doable, honestly. More merc companies, independent something, Cossack host maybe. Maybe some Cossack privileges? Let's see. Conquistador, don't need that. Force limit, I got that. Looting speed, nah, don't need anything else from this. Nah, I'm getting freaking rolled here, man. I'm getting rolled. Let's see. Ottomans does not want Alania. Okay, what do they want then? Something like this? What about war reps and stuff like that? I can give them that. Give up claims and Ottomans? Tad more instead of war reps. What the hell is that? What the hell do they want? What? Oh, wait. Right, I can give them stuff down there. Well, I can give them just this one bit of Circassian land and a bunch of stuff from the Mamluks, so sure. Okay. That isn't really bad at all. I just used up a lot of money and manpower. I really shouldn't have fought this. It's whatever. Let's get rid of these guys and continue along with our other goal. We'll see if we can try and catch these guys later and get Crimea, but that's a wrap on offensive as well. Trade efficiency and movement speed. We're making decent income from trade. Not bad. Evangelical Union formed. The leader is Utrecht on one side. And there we go, folks. Truce with Muscovy is up. Let's go ahead and get that, even though we don't need it. Let's declare on them, and let's go ahead and get that achievement, I guess. Why not? Tell all these guys to auto-siege just so we're the fastest. And yeah, there we go. Might be our last war, honestly. It's already 1553. And if this isn't a successful campaign as Ryazan, I don't know what is. I wish I could remember my goal from last time, man. Was it to get some of these achievements? Probably not, but oh well. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a full siege on Muscovy. Going into the dynastic government type, still I think this is the only place with Rurikoviches, so let me actually remove my cam here and go to display capture. And now that we can full annex Muscovy, I hope, yes we can, we should get that achievement. And as soon as I unpause, hey, there it is. Kinslayer, Astver, Yaroslavl, Ryazan, Belozero, Rostov, be the only Rurikovich dynasty guy, or whatever. Okay, well, now it's time to bring the camp back. And with that, are we done? The thing is, I can't re-ally Poland here. They don't wanna. Okay, I'm actually gonna keep going for a little bit longer, and I'm gonna try something, because sometimes a lot of these achievements are valid even if you form another nation. So let me actually look up if you can still get this achievement if you form Russia. I know it says as Ryazan, but okay, apparently the game doesn't care if you form Russia for that achievement. It just disappears from here, but you should still be able to get it. So I think what we're gonna do now, boys, is form Russia. Yes, please. We will take new traditions and ambitions. We will make St. Petersburg the capital. Like this, we have obviously the Russian Tsardom government type, which is insanely powerful. You guys know the bonuses already. We also have the Russian ideas, plus 33% national manpower, minus 15% CCR, plus 1 year legitimacy, aggressive expansion impact, established Siberian frontiers, which means we can go that way. Artillery cost, artillery combat ability, land force limit, yearly corruption, boyar's influence, army tradition, advisor, discount, morale of armies, fire damage received, and of course the absolutely amazing Russian mission tree. Now, power projection, I will take that. 10 admin points per month and 80% of the force limit. I guess we can do that semi-easily. More missions down here. Found the Tsardom. Increased centralization will be removed. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, didn't do too many missions, but we do at least nominally appear more powerful. It's just that we're freaking broke, man. We're broke. See, I was thinking we become prestigious or something if we form Russia, but no, everyone hates us. I was just looking for allies to fight the Ottomans, man. Maybe Oirat? We got the War of the Protestant League. Green guys are Catholics, red guys are Protestants. What was the Tsiatsky office? Recruiting generals, nobles, loyalty, leader cost, boyars. I have swapped to this a little bit earlier to separate boyars from the court. They should be replaced by the namestniks. Autonomy change, blah, 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 blah. That's tier 3. So we choose between tier 2 or tier 3. Let's go tier 3. This is a good one. God damn it. All right, well, now I'm going all out. Frick it. They're now 2 Miltex ahead of me, which definitely isn't... What do we get from some of these missions, man? Consolidate. Okay, we can do that. Do we get any mill stuff from any of that? We get mill points from that, but... yeah, we're about to get our ass kicked again. Okay, well, we did accomplish everything we wanted to. Let's try another one, man. Fighting the Ottomans 2 Miltex ahead of me. Jesus. Yeah, this is gonna be, well, you know what? I'm actually gonna loan max right here. There we go. We're gonna loan max. We're gonna take out all possible loans, ladies and gentlemen. 13,000 ducats in the bank. Defender of the Faith. Not fort defense. Level 3 discipline guy activated. Okay, moving in with these guys. Let's beat up the nobles. We're gonna pull out Independent, Grand, Free, Cossack, Host, Lithuanian, Novgorodian. Goal is get Crimea, not die. Not gonna be successful, let me tell you right now. There's Rally the Army. Let's make it, this. Break the Tatar yoke. Consolidate Russia, invade Novgorod, wonderful. I also got Miltech 12 or whatever it was. That guy died, god damn it. Chasing these guys down. You bitches are running away, aren't you? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Let's get a good one of these guys. Also, yeah, bombed and sieged Crimea. Okay, annexed Astrakhan just now. There's handled the boyars. Something happens. I don't really care. Morale is good. Where are you guys walking to? Where? Winning some major battles here, man, but it's not giving me, like, almost any war score, which sucks. Okay, taking more missions in the meantime, but nothing is freaking mill-related, dude. I think we got some decent mill idea groups to help with this, but... Wait, something we haven't gotten. Expansionist Zealotry. That's something I haven't gotten. That's gonna help in battles a little bit. Yeah, Cossacks, we're good on. Transoxiana is about to get pieced out. I am tanking a lot of war score from that. So I hope they get pieced out soon. Khorasan, Aquilnu, Shirvan, none of them are sad. I'm just gonna try and hold the line here, man, even though we're losing so much money. Maxed out loans, maxed out debased currency. I can always do a little bit of exploiting development. Not that we're gonna get that much money, but still. Goal is try and stay alive to where they'll give us Crimea. But wait, even then I still gotta fight Kazan. No one will help, but... They will accept. Woohoo! Let's go. Okay, 526 ducats and Crimea on lock. Aw, dude. Oh my god, that's funny. That's funny. Now all we gotta do is fight Kazan. And Shirvan and Chagatai. But that's okay, because I can ally Oirat right here, which I thought I did earlier, but I guess I didn't. And we can re-ally the Commonwealth. Let's at least try and secure ourselves defensively. Now, do I go bankrupt on purpose? Declare bankruptcy. What is it going to do? Wipe our loans, but we'll suffer some severe drawbacks. It's only 5 years. What's the worst that can happen? We're actually really stable here. Truce with the Ottomans is longer than 5 years. The only one who could realistically declare is Kazan here, but I don't think they will. We still have a ton of corruption. We've maxed out loans. Can we fix this and beat Kazan, is my question. Can we fix this and beat Kazan? Overall, things aren't actually that bad. I got rid of all the guys. We're only losing 36 ducats a month, but that's because I'm max rooting out corruption here. It's actually not that bad, even though we have 51 ducats of interest. I think I'm gonna try and go for this, man. Why not, dude? I don't know if we can get it as Russia. Some people are saying we can, some people are saying we can't. I think we could. There we go. We can call in Oirat. I mean, frick it. What the hell am I waiting for, actually? What the frick? I just need Kazan, dude. I literally only need that, right? Let's line up. Let's do it, man. Frick it. Frick it. Oh, wait. It's still here. So we can do it. Hell yeah. All right. Well, there we go. There's the declaration on Kazan for Kazan. Call in Oirat with the promise of land. I can literally give them anything else. I only need one province. Let's go. You know what? Not to jinx it before the end, man, but I guess everything turns out fine when you... Usually these types of campaigns, man, where I just struggle to get everything started, it's because you get so, you know, tunnel visioned into a certain thing that you need to do. If it doesn't work out, you restart and you keep doing the same strategy over and over again, where now that it's been months and that I've tried to do this, and by the way, guys, if you're watching this on October 2nd, man, I'm literally recording this the day of, right? I'm recording this the day of. Right now it's 3 p.m. October 2nd. You guys should see this video in 3 or 4 hours, man. And that's after 5 or 6 months of me not having tried Ryazan right here. But yeah, I guess everything works out in the end, dude. I guess everything works out in the end. That's my advice for you. If you're stuck on a certain goal that you want to do, or an achievement or stuff like that, step back, come back into it after a little bit of time. And yeah, I guess it'll work. So let's chug along. I mean, we're done. I'll take Kazan, and I'll actually give stuff over here to Oirat because they did help out. Let's take, I don't know, a little bit more. By the way, it's just own, man. It's not even own core or anything like that. There we go. Let's do that right there. They'll accept. Because it's just own, let's actually take this. Wait, no, the mission could reset the thingy. So let me once again turn off my cam and go to game capture. Unpause, and there it is. Ha! I did actually get it. You don't have to be Ryazan. It's only start as Ryazan, dude. There we go, man. Both of our soft goals for this campaign. Let me actually bring back the cam. Both of our soft goals for this campaign achieved. That was, ladies and gentlemen, Kinslayer and Breaking the Yoke. Pretty tough achievements. Most likely, my last achievements in EU4 that I'm ever gonna get. We could continue on and try and do this. Honestly, we can probably do it, but nah, I don't have time. Like I said, I'm recording this the day off. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say after I realized that these are probably the last achievements I'll ever get in EU4. There's only a couple of nations left. A to Z is literally gonna end November 2nd, 2 days before EU5 drops, and then, you know, we shift focus to EU5 and stuff like that. So yeah, a nation that I've struggled with probably the most. I would say more than Below Zero, more than who was the Congo vassal down here, more than Luango, Ndongo, Soyo, whatever they were called. Yeah, probably my biggest bane in A to Z so far. But there we go. We got 2 very difficult, I would say, achievements as them. And yeah, let's take whatever mission we can take right here, because this is probably the last time I'm gonna play Russia in EU4 ever. So there's that right there. We can core up these provinces. And honestly, man, with a couple of years of chilling, or maybe even going bankrupt, this is a completely salvageable campaign. There's nothing wrong with this. The only better thing you could do over here is get quantity instead of one of these, and then continue on a full playthrough as Russia. But this is, yeah, it's been nice. Not even gonna wait to core these up, boys. I think I'm just gonna get right into editing this video, man, because we're running out of time. But yeah, that's been Ryazan, a nation that's been bothering me. Done. But yeah, there you go, man. Started off as Ryazan after so much time, like I just told you over here. You guys saw what I did. I don't think we need to go through anything. Pretty fun and tough wars, honestly, if I'm gonna be honest. And yeah, it all worked out, man. I guess, you know, the problem was I tried to go a certain route, get Lithuania to be independent, ally Lithuania in Novgorod, you know, fight Muscovy, or ally the hordes, fight Muscovy. But I guess a random strategy where I didn't literally plan anything out, I didn't think anything through, no restarts. This is my only try that I've done in the past 6 months. Like I said in the intro, the first one, this one, I'm gonna record no matter how long or short it is. And you know, what else did I want to say? Yeah, it just worked out, man. First try, not even going for no real goal, and we ended up getting the 2 achievements, which might have been my goal, I can't remember. in the original run as Ryazan. But yeah, that's the last time we're going to see Russia in EU4 from me. That's the last time. That's the last nation from Season R. Only a couple of more countries to go. We're done with A to Z on November 2nd, like you just heard me. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am very happy to say that this campaign as Ryazan in A to Z, after more than a year, has finally been actually a success. And that has been Ryazan in A to Z. That's it for me for now. See you next time. I don't know who I'm playing next. I know I usually ask, but everything's mixed up. So yeah, just see you next time.